dusty attics of Shegun's family home in Surulere, Lagos, held more than old furniture and forgotten trinkets. It was a vault of memories, a treasure chest of keepsakes from decades past. Shegun had avoided the space since moving back to Lagos, but now it was unavoidable. His parents had relocated to Abuja, leaving him with the task of cleaning out the house. As he sifted boxes of old photo album and faded newspapers, his finger brushed against a shoebox hidden in a corner. It felt familiar, and curiosity tugged at him. Wiping away the dust, he carefully opened it. Inside it, he found neatly folded paper tied with a faded red ribbon, a love letter. Shegun froze. He instantly recognized the handwriting. These were letters from Tara, his first love. Their relationship had begun in the university days, filled with laughters, dreams, and promises of forever. But forever had been short-lived. Misunderstanding and youthful pride had torn them apart 8 years ago. He picked up the first letter and read it. Tara's words were vivid, brimming with emotions and heart's infectious personality. She wrote about her dreams of opening an art gallery, their plans of traveling the world together, and her unwavering belief in him. Each letter transported Shegun to a time where life felt boundless with possibilities. By the time he finished the stack, the sun had already deepened. A wave of regret washed over him. Where had it all gone wrong? He didn't have an answer to that. But one thing was clear. He couldn't ignore the emotions the letters stirred in him. The next morning, Shegun made up his mind. He had to find Tara. Whether it led to closure, forgiveness, or something more, he needed to see her again. Lagos was its bustling streets and endless activities. It was never the easiest place to find someone. Shegun decided to start with letters, hoping for clues. Tara had always been passionate about arts, and he remembered she had been studying fine art at university. A quick online search revealed a gallery in Lekki with a name, Tara B. Excitement surged over him as he dialed the gallery's number. When the receptionist answered, Shegun asked for Tara, but the response was disappointing. "She's on sabbatical," the woman said. "Can I take a message?" Shegun left his name and number, unsure if Tara would even remember him, let alone respond. Days turned into weeks with no word. Frustrated but determined, he decided to visit the gallery in person. If nothing else, maybe someone there could point him in the right direction. The gallery was a small, elegant space, filled with vibrant paintings and intricate sculptures. As Shegun wandered through the exhibits, he imagined Tara's touch in every carefully curated piece. At the reception desk, the woman greeted him. He told his name and asked about Tara. "Oh, you must be Mr. Shegun," she replied with a smile. "Tara's not here, but I think I know someone who can help you." She handed him a card with a phone number scribbled on it. The number belonged to Kemi, Tara's best friend from university. Shegun's heart raced as he dialed the number. Kemi answered after a few rings, her voice cautious but friendly. "Shegun, wow! It's been ages." Shegun was surprised that Kemi still had his number. After a few minutes of pleasantries, Shegun asked about Tara. "Why are you looking for Tara?" Kemi asked. He hesitated, unsure how much to say. "I found something that belongs to her. It's important." Kemi sighed. "Well, she's been through a lot, Shegun, but she's still in Lagos. Let me talk to her and see if she's willing to meet you." Shegun thanked her, and a week later, Kemi called back. "She would meet you," she said, "Saturday at 3 p.m., Freedom Park. Please make sure you're early. You know how Tara is. She's a very busy woman." Shegun thanked her. Freedom's Park was a calm oasis in the middle of Lagos. Shegun arrived early, his nerves fraying as he rehearsed what he wanted to say, but no amount of practice could prepare him. When Tara arrived, it was as if time stood still. She looked just as he remembered, beautiful and confident, but with a maturity that hadn't been there before. Her short, natural coils framed her face, and her simple dress exuded elegance. Shagun, she said, her voice calm but guarded. Kemi said you wanted to see me. Why is that? He took a deep breath and handed her the shoebox. I found these in my parents' house. I couldn't stop thinking about you. Tara opened the box and began flipping through the letters. Her expression felt like she was disturbed. Why now, Shegun? She asked. What are all this? Why did you bring it to me? It's been 8 years. What do you want now? I don't know, Tara, he admitted. Maybe closure or a chance to make things right. Tara sighed and closed the box. A lot has changed, Shegun. I'm not the same person I was way back. Neither am I, he said. But if you would let me, I would like to get to know the person you are now. She hesitated, her world slowly crumbling. Finally, she nodded. One coffee, that's all I'm promising. Tara handed over her complimentary card and promised to communicate the time and place for coffee. True to her words, she texted him the next morning with the details. They met at a quiet cafe in Victoria Island, where the ambience was serene, perfect for heartfelt conversation. The conversation started tentatively, but as they spoke, the years between them seemed to shrink. I remember how you used to sketch in the corner of your dorm, Shannon said, smiling. You would get so lost in it that you wouldn't even notice me. Tara laughed. And you bring me snacks and make food for me to make sure I don't forget to eat. They both laughed. The laughter faded, replaced by a solemn silence. I still don't understand why we fell apart, Shagun said. I know I was stubborn, but I wish I had fought harder for us. Tara's face dropped down. We were stubborn, Shagun. We let our pride and assumption get in the way. I thought you didn't care enough for me. That's why I didn't fix things then. And maybe you thought the same about me. Shagun nodded. I wish I could go back and do things differently. You can't, Tara said. Maybe we can figure out where we stand now. The coffee meeting ended on a cautious but hopeful note. They agreed to meet again, this time for a walk along the beach. On the day of their meeting, Shegun arrived very early, watching the waves crash against the shore. When Tara arrived, she looked more relaxed. I've always loved the beach, she said, as they started walking. It reminds me of simple times. Me too, Shegun replied. It's where I come to clear my head. Their conversation was light at first, filled with reminiscing and updates about their lives. But as they walked, Shegun couldn't ignore the tension still lingering between them. Tara, can I ask you something? He said. Do you think we ever had a chance to make things work back then? Tara paused, looking out at the ocean. Maybe we did, but we were too young and too proud to say it. I don't regret the good times we had, but I've spent years trying to move on. And have you? Shegun asked gently. She turned to him. I thought I had, until I saw you again. Shegun reached for her hands, but she pulled away. I need time, Shegun. This isn't something I can rush into. I understand, he said. Though the ache in his chest told him otherwise, take all the time you need. And as they parted ways, Shegun couldn't shake the feeling that the walls between them are higher than ever. But he was also not willing to give up anytime soon. After a few months of waiting for Tara, Tara decided to give love a second chance. Thank you so very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the story. Please do also like, share, and subscribe to the channel. See you guys in my next video. Until then, stay splendid.